Welcome back to Arcade Anomalies, the show where we take the weirdest games of the 80s, 90s, and zeros and take a look at them from a modern perspective. Today, we're going to have a real challenge in front of us, Danger.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, this is Guardians of the Hood.
Yeah, it doesn't seem challenging. It just seems like a normal looking game.
So
there's
this
a bunch of roughnecks, it looks like, standing around getting ready to brawl.
So, they are indeed getting ready to brawl. Guardians of the Hood is kind of infamous for its casual, problematic nature. It's kind of like one of those 80s exploitation gang flicks, only in video game form. And you can tell that the people who put it together might have been a little misguided. So we're going to take a look at this cultural artifact, take a little analysis time with it.
All right.
See what we can come up with for Guardians of the Hood.
Yes.
Are you ready?
You're building this up. I'm so curious now.
Awesome. All right. So, first of all, the bad part of town.
All right. Makes sense.
Where you and your posse keep in shape.
Yeah.
Now we're going to meet the posse. This is Connor. Connor is a superb fighter, trained in boxing and karate.
Uh-huh.
Chief is a former wrestler, built like a truck, and out for revenge. But there's two more members of the posse, Danger.
Mm-hmm.
There's Javier, top kickboxer, endowed with speed and agility. And of course, the lovely Tanya, the statuesque cat tall, fast, and beautiful.
What does cat tall mean?
She is as tall as a cat.
That's not very big. I mean, unless we're talking about like a lion or something. Like my cat's sitting next to me. He's about, I don't know, 10 pounds.
Is he tall enough to ride a bicycle like Tanya?
He is about ankle high.
Oh, to a bicycle?
So, yeah, a small bicycle, maybe.
Okay, all right. Like one of those little clown bicycles that they ride around circles.
I'm going to be honest, this looks like the Saved by the Bell gang to me.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing. Well, let's see what they do next. So we know we're in the bad part of town. We've met the posse. The gangs have gotten worse. Mm-hmm. It's your turf, and no one can stop the gangs but you.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So we are going to insert some coins here, and we're going to stop the gangs. Look at those guys. This is like Saved by the Bell by way of South Central LA, 1992.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, I'm going to hit start. Remember, recycle it. Don't trash it.
Already, this is not problematic at all. This is actually a positive message.
I love that there were games, like especially in the 80s and 90s, where like the DEA head or whatever would like have a message about drugs, or this is the first one I've seen about recycling.
Maybe they're talking about the game itself. They're like, look, this game sucks, and when you go to throw it away, why don't you recycle it?
Recycle it. We can use the materials to make less problematic games. All right. So first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to choose our character, Danger.
Okay.
So let me get in here. We're in the bad part of town. We know we're in the bad part of town. Already quite well aware we're in the bad part of town. My start button's not working. There we go. Okay. All right. Chief, Tanya, Javier, or Connor? Who do I choose? What's the right answer?
I'm a little torn because Chief has the ensemble, right? The suspenders and I guess they are khakis. Like, it's a real look.
It really is. And you'll notice that he has carefully placed his suspenders over his nipples, so he's still social media friendly.
Yeah, he will not be banned from Facebook.
That's right.
With that outfit. So, but I'm also kind of curious about Tanya. Because I want to know what a cat tall person is.
Well, we know she's statuesque, but also cat tall.
Are they all cat tall? Because they all are the exact same height.
I guess maybe they're all cat tall. In fact, maybe that's a way to look at Guardians of the Hood. We'll have to look at it through the lens of all these people are tiny.
They're just, so they're like Smurfs.
Yeah, it's like a miniature village. Then we've got Connor. Now, Connor to me looks too much like he's supposed to be the main character. Like, it's that typical, like, I'm the blonde-haired white guy. Choose me. You know, like, it's too obvious. I kind of want to avoid Connor. I'm not sure about Javier.
Yeah, he said he's a kickboxer.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably one of the more agile players. Chief to me looks like he could just kind of plow in there.
Sure.
But Javier and Tanya look like they'll have a little bit of agility, be able to jump around more.
Sure.
A little looser on the controls.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
I'll tell you what. I think I'm gonna start with Chief. Uh-oh.
Whoa.
I'm taking over this crummy town.
Mm-hmm.
That's a villain right there. All right, here we go. Beat the dreads. Wave 1. All right, so I can kick.
Dreads?
Yeah, the dreads. You can see that one has dreads. So they've named their gang cleverly the Dreads, based on their hairstyles.
So I guess they all have to have dreads if you want to be a part of the gang.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, they're not going to just take the next guy with a mohawk. Now, I can punch parking meters and knock the change out of him, but he doesn't take the change. He just punches it.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've got a bum over here. Should I do anything with the bum? I'm knocking over newspapers.
Can you do anything to him?
Oh.
Oh, whoa.
Yes, you can. One of the dreads just threw him at me, so yes, you can do something with that guy. All right, Chief. So the dreads are they like to kick. They're kickers.
Yeah.
Kickers from way back. We've got a taxi cab over here. Oh, I can headbutt
Grab
people.
by the hair.
That's exciting. Well, of course you gotta grab them by the hair. They're called the dreads. Now, is that a hooker?
That's what it looks like.
Or are we just stereotyping her based on her appearance?
Can you hire her? Get some of that change out of the parking meter and see what you can do.
When I tried to talk to her, well, I tried to punch her technically. She kicked me in the head with her purse, so I don't know. All right, so Chief's got some headbutts. That's cool. That's something, I guess. Now, I'm sure there are more exciting moves than punching and kicking. I just can't figure any of them out. The controls in this are interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so
I mean, the graphics are pretty good. It looks like they used actual people.
This was back in the day. There was a game for Atari called Pit Fighter that was one of the first fighting games to use digitized photos. So this was following in the wave of that, but you can see the animation is real janky. In fact, if it looks at all like glitchy on your end, it's probably not. It's probably not. Here's an old lady. Oh, yeah. She punched me in the head. All right, so
she's walking with a child. You could have threw that child. Probably even easier than the homeless person.
I think it's time to take Tanya out for a spin.
Oh hell yeah!
All right, Tanya, here we go. You are cat tall and statuesque. Yeah, she's pretty hot. Also, she's cat tall, which means that all these people she's fighting are smaller than cats.
Yeah, they're like mice.
Oh, a game of cat and mouse in the hood. All right, so that door is flashing. I guess I should go through it. Yep. There's a car honking at me right now. Oh, zoom in. Right. That's good for a start. Let's work out at the gym.
First to survive 2 rounds continues for free.
Oh, all right.
Oh, you got to fight.
Yeah, we're just.
What's his name?
Chief.
You got to fight Chief.
I got to fight Chief. We're at the gym, working out together. Chief is rude. He also just threw sound at me. I don't know. So there's special moves in this thing, apparently.
That was his nipples using echolocation.
Oh, he's got bat nipples.
Yeah.
She's got cat height. He's got bat nipples.
It's like Batman and Catwoman.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Except they're Chief and Tanya. Now, do you think Chief... Now, we're knowing... This is not an enlightened game. Do we think Chief is one of our Native American friends? Is that why they named him such? Or is that just like a cool nickname he got working at the fire station? Because it could really go either way.
Yeah, I thought he was a fireman, right?
You know what? With the suspenders, I think you're right. This may not be casual racism. This might just be a misunderstanding of what firefighters dress like.
Yeah, it hasn't really been that bad so far. I mean, I understand the gang was all black and called the Dreads.
Right. There's that.
But you know,
Not too
on the
bad.
scale from 1 to 10, that's like maybe a 5.
That's true. We haven't seen, like, nobody's brought out the pimp cane or anything yet,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
probably good. Now, what about these people in the background? Did you notice the one has a fanny pack?
Yeah, well, you know what? I would say that's like ridiculous, but I saw my neighbor walk by my window before, and she had a fanny pack on.
Wait, like recently or like back in the
Like-
90s?
No, like 2 hours ago.
I kind of want you to interview your neighbor now and find out what's in that fanny pack, because there's a mystery afoot, my friend.
Excuse me, I know we've never talked, but would you come in my apartment and watch this racist game with me?
I'd like to know what's in your fanny pack.
Yeah, my friend from Chicago wants to know what you have in your backpack.
Oh no, make sure you call it a fanny pack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, do you think those people actually look excited? I'm trying to decide if they look like they're really into this or just waiting for, like, the exercise machines to open up.
I think they just like watching a man beat up a woman.
That could be. Alright, I do not want a rematch. I just want to move on with the game and beat up more gang members. I'm tired of this gym. This gym is terrible.
Game over. It's over?
That's rough. Alright, let's try that again. We'll try Javier this time. See if we do any better with the magic of Javier.
I'm taking over this.
Alright, Javier. Let's see what you've got. Okay, here's the kickboxer, right? So he's gonna be all agile and like, you know, etc. Okay, you can sweep the leg, Johnny.
Their clothes change color between the selection screen and then the actual game.
They do. High fashion, I guess.
They all have the same outfit in several different colors, and it's, you know, they're just saying it's a different day. You wear a different color on a different day.
This was 92. It could be hypercolor shirts. Maybe when they get sweaty, they change colors.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
those. What is that? Why would you want that? Why would you want everyone to know you're feeling, like, sweaty or warm?
I'm not sure. I mean, I assume it's like a weird fetish thing for some people, maybe. I don't know.
Do you think it's because the Predator was so popular back then, and he had that, like, heat vision? And they're
infrared,
like, well, people kind of want to look like what the Predator sees in the world.
They kind of want to look like the Predator, actually.
Yeah.
Where's that clothing? Where's that
The
fashion
Predator?
statement?
He could lead the dreads. He's got dreads.
That's true. Oh, man. This game would be over real fast if you had to fight the Predator with these guys.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they're
don't
like-
seem very good.
They're like throwing crappy knees and stuff, and the Predator just shoots them. Now, I don't know if you saw this last time, but last time I tried to talk to this prostitute, she hit me with her purse. Hello.
that's weird.
Ow.
Oh.
See? All right, you know what?
Dancing?
You know what? We're gonna try generic white guy, Mr. Hero, colonizer asshole, just to see. Look at that! Look at his clothes.
Fucking Johnny Gold.
What a nerd! What a giant nerd!
Hey, I came here for my Pilates class, and it looks like it was canceled. Hey, what are you? Who are you? You're not my gym teacher.
Oh my god! Look at that! Like he's got like almost a crop top, like it's cut off.
I know we're
Showing
making
that
fun of
midriff.
it, but it's about to be summer, and I think I want a crop top. It's like
Really?
gonna be warm out here.
You wanna
It's
rock-
already warm today.
You want to rock the midriff?
Yeah. Plus those are the jeans with like the elastic waist he's got on.
Mm-hmm.
I could use those because I am probably like Connor. I have a very slim white guy butt, and my pants do not stay up.
Have you tried belts?
I've tried. Of course, I've tried a belt. They don't work. I bought suspenders the other day. I was like, okay, I'm gonna be the suspenders guy. So I bought these suspenders. I looked like an idiot with a t-shirt and suspenders on. In jeans. I look so bad.
You really have to commit to be a suspenders guy. Like that's a commitment, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. And then I was like, maybe I'll put the suspenders on under my t-shirt. It was even worse because then you could see them like against the t-shirt.
Oh,
It
no.
looked like I was wearing like a bra or something. I don't know. It was crazy. Anyway,
do you have any
I want
pictures?
these pants.
Oh, okay, all right. Do you want Chiefs khakis or do you want Connor's like white 80s pants?
Well, okay, so Chief does have the suspenders on, but he has
Yeah.
no shirt. Maybe that was my mistake. The shirt was what I needed
Yep.
to lose.
Yep. Oh, he's
'Cause it
fired his
looks
nipple
good on
guns
him.
again. Yeah, no, Chief wears it well. He really does. Man, this gym part, I don't even know if we're even going to see level 2 because I can't get past the training exercise with my
Yeah,
my
why do
friends
why
who
do
are
they
just
make you do
tossing me
this?
around. I have no idea. How rude. So rude.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Chief is my training partner here at the gym and is a badass. He's look at that pile driver, not even on the gym mat. That's not friendly anymore, man. This is no longer friendly competition. He's trying to break my spine in half. Round 2 goes to Chief. Yeah, that's Chief. Want a rematch? Not really. Well, I'll tell you what, Danger. I think this should be our first 2-parter. I think when we come back on the next episode, we should see part 2 of Guardians of the Hood and see just how bad this thing gets.
I had no, because okay, I had no idea. Well, this is you planned all this. You're like, we have a special one today, and
That's
I'm like, what are
right.
you talking about?
That's right. It's our first 2-parter, everybody. We'll see you next time on Arcade Anomalies.